NewView Strategies is the go-to source for actionable training and process efficiency in Microsoft Dynamics NAV and Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. Let's learn how to connect with the community. If you're someone who's been using Business Central for a while, you may or may not know that there's a national level user group dedicated to Business Central. If you look up navug.com, you're going to find all kinds of information about this particular software and a vibrant user group that's willing to help answer your questions about how you use it. I'll recommend 3 primary areas that will help you to get started with using Business Central at the user group page. If you look on the left-hand side of the main page, there's the discussion area, and if you choose View All Discussions, you'll see lots and lots of discussions that are going on recently. Things are quite busy here, and you'll find that people generally will answer questions within a few hours. They usually don't sit very long at all, so it's a great place to get your questions answered. Now, I will let you know, if you're someone who's only ever used Business Central, that you'll find reference to NAV on the site quite a bit. NAV is the version of the software prior to when it was Business Central. Business Central was the rebranded name of this software. Be patient with the folks who are still using some of those older versions as they talk about NAV. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised that a lot of the functionality is very much the same, even though the name is different. Here are the other 2 areas to pay attention to related to what is available on the user group site. If you look at the participation menu, I want you to look at the Academy classes as well as the webinar recording. Academy classes are classes that are offered throughout the year, either on site at conferences a couple of times during the year or remotely. So if you're looking for classes that you can take at your desktop where you can pay a small fee and log in remotely to learn from an instructor, there are many of these options here, and many of these classes are repeated at the couple of conferences at different locations in the United States annually. The other place to pay attention to is definitely the webinar recordings. The user group does a lot of webinars every week, and every single one of these are recorded so that you can view them later. So if you're looking for information related to education about how to use Business Central, pay attention to the pre-recorded webinars found on the user group. And again, don't be deterred by some of the recordings that use NAV in the name. NAV is the prior version of Business Central before it was rebranded, and much of the functionality that you'll see in these webinars will still continue to apply to the version that you have. You can find more tips just like this one and our complete list of more than 40 upcoming training classes on our website. See you in class.